Hi, good morning, and welcome to a demo session of the Terraform. Right. Myself, Nagarjuna, I have total 12, 12 almost 13 years of IT experience, 12 plus. Right. Usually, I'm providing the trainings on cloud environments like DevOps and automation tools also. I'm working on mainly on DevOps area. Also a working guy. Usually in the morning hours, night hours also. Off hours, I will provide the trainings. And this journey is completely different. The thing is very simple. I can say you try to learn a DevOps or in the working environment if you get any chance to work with the Terraform area. There is no chance to get end-to-end subject. Most of the time, if you see, if it is not in the working environment, like you are taking some training on DevOps, mostly you will get 4 hours about the Terraform only. More than that, no chance to get that information. But I can say only one thing. First thing, you can consider this is an important point. Guys, first of all, I am not the programmer. And Terraform is a not a programming language. You feel like it is a coding or other things. There is no coding. First point. There is no coding inside of it. There is no coding inside of it. This is the first point you need to understand. There is no coding. It's not like Java, Python, like not like that. And which is one of the universal language. Why this we can deploy any infrastructure. Try to understand. By using this one, you can deploy any resource with code. Code reusability is the main target. Is a product of Hashi Corporation and HCL we will call HashiCorp configuration language. Configuration language. Simple way you can call HCL. Not that HCL, HCL only. For example, you're already done AWS. There is a cloud formation is there. Even in Azure also there is a ARM templates is there. But individually every cloud vendor, even not only cloud, even on-prem area also, GCP or Oracle, everywhere you have this Terraform technology. Simple thing you need to remember, it is not a coding language, just some standard syntaxes are available. Everything in the form of key and value approach only. It is not a language. No need any skills of programming. And it is simply you can call as a tool. And which type of tool you are based on the code, you can deploy this infrastructure. That's why infrastructure as a code. If you learn one technology, you can use anywhere for the deployment purpose. Code reusability is a main target. Example, while working on project, same servers you need to deploy on different locations. Manually, we cannot create one by one. 80% still today we are using Terraform in the environments. Code reusability, time saving, mostly automation, avoiding the mistakes, dry run. We can also track whatever the changes happened inside of it. Simple. You will write some standard syntaxes like code and you can execute, then your infrastructure is ready. Your infrastructure is ready. Simple way. This is the simplest way. But remember, it is not a programming language. So the who is a starting one? Mitchell Hashimoto is the first one person. But how to start this journey and what is the prerequisites who are eligible to start this journey? And I will try to explain the training mode also. Next, it is a plan of weekdays only, weekdays. It is from Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour, daily 1 hour. Two batches are available. The batch number one at 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. IST, and second batch at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. IST. Means you can attend any one of them for a day. Means example, for example, you have a morning shift. That week you can attend evening, vice versa. So same link will be available for morning and evening, but that both are live. After that, you will get the daily recordings also. That daily recording video you will get. Daily recording video you will get. I am planning to close this batch on or before 23rd or 24th only. This is the end date I am providing. End date of this batch. Maybe 1 or 2 days this side or that side. But planning for is the 23rd or 24th of the September. This is a plan. So in this time, you are going to get the complete Terraform information from scratch, like zero. Completely you will get. And one thing you need to understand here, what is the prerequisites? You should have basic idea of any one of the cloud, either AWS or Azure. I included two things here, but basic idea, not expert level. What is a VPC and EC2, S3 bucket, and how to create a bucket, upload the object, the basic information. If you come to the Azure side, what is a resource group, VM, VNet, these information if you have, really you can really enjoy here. Why? Because I can say one thing, really I can say this word. Why? Because I observed and you can see guys, just one example I will tell you. Just go to previous completed batch. You can see only on the Terraform I have taken 21 sessions almost. 21 sessions only on Terraform. You can see even you can take any one of them random. Every topic detailedly I covered here, every area. This is the one you will get as a recording after live. After live, you will get this one as a recorded video. Okay, whatever your VPC is required. Right? So, so end-to-end information. Again, you no need to depend on anywhere. All tricks included inside of this training only. And it is just hardly you are going to remember 5 commands. That is installation part. Other things I will cover that. Init, init after, then after plan, then after apply, then after last one. If you complete, this is a destroy. This is a basic command, but a destroy is for deletion only. Even Terraform works based on the instructions only, HCL instruction. And here one beauty is how much we are good at in the documentation reading area. That is also important. How we are good at in the document reading. So if you know the Terraform, how you will know? First thing is once we are expert in the Terraform, how can I say that word? The documentation reading is important. And remember, I will write the major topics what we are going to cover here. The first one is the providers. Which providers you are going to use, like AWS and Azure we are going to use. But everywhere this is same. And major topic is the resources. How the resources you are going to create and with different type of resources with including variables. 5 ways I will explain to you. So what is a main.tf file, main.tf file and var.tf and for example dev.tf var files, different environments to apply the variables. And at command prompt also you have a Terraform apply hyphen var approach is there or hyphen var file approach is there. So 5 ways we can supply the values to the variable for your resources. And that is a variable section. Next powerful one is a stateful state file. Whenever you will create any configuration by using the Terraform, the settings are the deployed resources information available in a state file. In a state file. Then after there is a provisioners are available. Really here we have three provisions are there. File, remote executor, local executor to connect the machine purpose. I'm writing major topics and loops. There are three loops are available here. That is each, sorry, count for underscore each for loop. And then after functions inside of Terraform and backends, workspace, different environments. So then modules, excellent. This is a code reusability again. And data resources. Just I'm writing randomly the names and import existing resources you can take from the which are manually created and service principles. Then after output black. So these are the major topics you are going to see in this 22, 23 hours of journey. Really nothing to do here. Just we need one AWS or Azure account. Concepts are same here. The cloud is changing, just the key and value approach is only changing here. And also planned that here I'm providing to you after this all the training, Terra Grant introduction only. This is introduction for this Terra Grant. Why? Because the complexity of Terraform we can simplify using the Terra Grant tool. Simple way. That complexity we can achieve by using the Terra Grant tool. Actually, this course is Terraform purpose. Here, I don't know anything, sir, how to start it. But one thing is, if you don't have basic idea of anyone, a basic idea, please you can skip this training. You can skip this training. Any one of the cloud, you should be good. I will provide to you these 15 to 16 topics end-to-end information. That is my duty, and here I will implement you. And finally, I will integrate with this code pipeline, Jenkins pipelines with the Terraform. This project also I will show you. This one also I will show you practically. With one example, I will show you how to implement our Terraform code in the pipeline. Jenkins pipeline area. I will show you the same thing.
Would you show also in Azure pipeline?
Same thing, anything fine. Yeah, even that is Azure also fine. You can go with GitHub Actions also fine. Any one of the pipeline I will show you. Otherwise, two things I will plan. And now the thing is, example. See, one second. Really, I don't have any lab setup. Just wait. I will try to create one folder. How simple we are going to create? Like my project one. Just observe here. You don't know anything in today's session. Don't expect end-to-end information in session one only. Any file name, you can give that extension as TF. Example, I want to create in AWS account, I want to create, for example, 4 VMs in Mumbai region is there. So in Mumbai region, I want to create, for example, one second, guys, my mistake. I need to log in one more time. Just give me a few seconds. Okay, looks good. I will try to create any one now. Even this AM also we can get directly. Dynamic black is there. There is a dynamic black. I think I didn't add it. Yes, dynamic black. You can observe the topics here. Previous one, just content only you can observe here. Wow, things are. So first of all, introduction, lab setup, variables, loops, dynamic black. This is the one, guys. Dynamic black. How to get the existing infrastructure, or I want to get AMI information, existing AMI information. And here life cycle is going to play the important role in every resource block. Life cycle is the one of them is there. So majorly these are the things are available. Even if you go to the Just I will show you one or two examples. You can see I written one some file. Now, just who is a provider? And here double quotes only involved. This is a small things no one explained. There we have to focus on, guys. For example, profile name in my account wrote, I want to create a, sorry, my mistake, resource AWS underscore EC2 underscore instance or virtual machine EC2, just go down. Any one of them. Randomly, you have, not randomly, I want to take any one of them. For example, I am not getting this, but sir, what is the name? Your name should be important. For example, if you are not getting anything, so Terraform AWS, the reading documentation is important here. Provider, required provider is going to play the important role. Just randomly I am going. Why? Because I am structured with what is the exact name here. What is the exact name of the particular service? That's why I am moving here. So really nothing. AWS underscore instance word, I believe. Yes, instance. You can write any name here. So which are mandatory? For example, for this, which are mandatory? Everything you are going to read the documentation only, not your own style. Not your own style. Here nothing to by heart anything. For example, I want to get instances. Instances. So AWS related instances. Otherwise, AWS underscore instances. The particular matching one. Yes. Resource is there. Data source is there. You can see I added somewhere 11 data source, existing one. After that, how to read this documentation? Okay, your data is there, something is there, but how to read this documentation? How I know these left side keys information? How I know? If you scroll down, everything here only available. Everything here only available, but proper way we have to learn. So as for my requirement, okay, I noticed that instance type is there. Example, T2 micro I am taking. And instance, sorry, AMI ID, I believe. That is, we will call AMI ID. That's all. Even I want to create 4 VMs, you can see, just write count equal to 3 or 4 or number, whatever it is. First, we have to install the provider. Presently in this folder, there is nothing. Sorry, my project one, there is no hidden folder starting with a dot. You can see in fraction of second, one dot folder will be installed. And inside .exe file, this is a provider information. Actually, we need to write provider also here. Required provider, Terraform. This word also we will write Terraform, required providers, and AWS, and then source, then after version. These names we will write, but this is the initial one. I am not trying to explaining to you. It is not coding. Remember. Now see, Terraform, apply only I am using. There is nothing. Apply. I am just planning to run my code. See, it is going to create this much of services. And you can see as of now, there is a dummy file. This is nothing inside of this one. One file is creating .tf state file. Presently, nothing, just the 8 lines, basic syntax only there. But once if you, there is a one error. Why, sir? The image ID does not exist. 1 second. Does not exist means good error. No doubt. Let's go to, you need to define the region. AP South 1. Now, perfect. Error is for valid error. Identifying the error also one of the skill. So you can see again second time. I am trying to creating 3 VMs with simple code. But I want to run some application inside of that. Just deployment only. Don't expect, sir, can I delete? Can I update? Infrastructure you can create by the code. Just create and it will come. That's all. Don't expect more like what is it, Ansible way. But here, if you learn this one in the strongest area, so no one will beat you guys in your team. Now see, 3 VMs are running here. Perfectly, they are running. Just basic syntax only I provided here. Same like Azure area also. There is same thing in Azure also. So how to link your local laptop to AWS account? That is AWS CLI, lab setup session. And if you come to Course content section. This mainly related to based on the two clouds, AWS and Azure. As timing, please observe here. I am going to update 6 a.m. and another one is 8 to 9 p.m. 1 hour. So what is the initial command and syntax validation? Even there is a one more Terraform, FMT, format, plan, apply. Even apply only one command I'm writing. What is the input block, input making false, auto approve, and parallelism at a time multiple access I want to run. And next one, the syntax related, just what is the variables, metadata arguments. Metadata means just about the data information. So I written some 11, 7, no, not 11, 15 words I written here. Even in this one, if you go to the official document, maybe little less. The flow, whatever I written, this is a proper way. Here you will get good clarity. You see, you even no one knows how these much of topics are available in the Terraform. Also, they don't know. Even workspace is there, one of them. Like I want to deploy the same configuration on different environments. And what is the depends on this is a life cycle arguments. Count loop size enough for each and one more loop also there. For in for each in it exclusively in the output block and life cycle, destroy and depends on. There are total 7 life cycle fields are available. Variable section total we can deploy this one in the 5 ways. You can create any file by using the .tf var files. How to write a code with a code reusability is the main target. So same code every day you want to create 10 VMs. How can you create manually every day? How can you create manual every day coming and creating manual? Not very difficult, na? So for that, how to deploy the same thing as an infrastructure as a code? And functions already I defined here. Not only this one, almost 29 functions will be involved here. But everything is documentation on. Providers like executing any script, locally copy paste, a file, local copy, or any file, even local underscore file also one more provider is there. Simple. Even I written very less information, but this is a complete information you can expect end of this training. Not end of the training. These one my responsibility to end to end. And
Naga,
yes.
Naga, so in GitHub also there is a predefined code for each and every resources irrespective of any cloud. So if you want, like you have created creating the instances in AWS. So without creating the entire code, okay, and downloading the repository from the GitHub, so predefined code of the Terraform, then only mention the name. Okay, what are all the names I need for the Terraform instances name? Only defining that, creating it automatically creates. So will
That is
you cover the topic?
yes, yes, that is a module spot you're talking. Something is available in your GitHub, just you will give which are required on it. The module path in your GitHub that will provide, that is a part of modules you are talking about. Yes, it is included.
Okay, now
Just
thank you.
this is a if Terraform having 100 document 100 topics, I covering 100 topics. This is my guarantee. 50.
Naga, here, hi Naga.
Yes, yes, fine.
Naga, here only the creating the EC2 or we can implement
No,
use
no, no, no.
Terraform
Not only
all the services
all
like
the services.
IEM, S3. So all the services we can
That's
implement.
why I'm telling that one. Yes, yes. Just I randomly I provided one example. EC2. Who need EC2? We
Okay.
need LBs. We need application
Yes,
load balancer,
yes,
auto scaling groups,
yes,
and
yes, yes.
this is required. Just I
Okay.
provided basic on. Even
Okay.
Azure point also we can do the same thing. But whenever you are going to do the Azure, let me do one thing. I will everything with one folder there is. Even just give me 2 seconds. I will try to create an uh, take a test 22 something.
Okay, with the Terraform code, we can implement all the services in the AWS and as well as
And
all
Azure,
the
yes.
services.
And the same code for any technology. Even so, you can. Good question. For that, if you learn this area or this 20 hours training, where you can deploy this one? I mean, where you can use this technology.
Okay.
So this is a different providers we have now. One second.
So in this section, we have covered all the point, or only the major topic only we are covering?
No. May all major services in the two clouds.
Okay.
So Naga, like, will you be giving the scenario or some kind of an
Scenario based
architecture?
only. First, inside of this total training, I will take first 15 hours to cover all the components only. Remaining 10 hours related to project oriented only. First, what is A, B, C, D like that? First 15 hours is required. Even the 15 hours, you will get end-to-end information. Then after remaining 10 hours, we are going to play with a complete infrastructure in the advanced level.
That is more than enough for 23 hours. The Terraform, I'm not sure. I don't
Oh,
know.
even yes, that is
Because
really.
that, yes.
Even 5 to 6 hours only we are getting anywhere. If you see anywhere, no one will go concentrate on this area. Feel like 99% everyone feel like this is like a programming language only. Really, still.
Even I'm not sure. I'm completely blind with the Terraform.
But this is not programming language. Really, am I written anything here? You can see just I even don't think this is a only level you don't have the code, guys. This is a one resource. I think previously I written. For example, one more test.tf, any name. There is some standard things are fixed in everyone's mind, but that is not standard. They can write any name. For example, provider is there. Azure RM. So there is a one future black. Then after, same concept, resource. And one flexibility is if you are working with Visual Studio Code, they will provide us lot of things, guys. I mean, if you give tab automatically the required, see, I'm just providing the selecting some name automatically. One word when I am typing, the remaining word are coming or not? Yes. Am I doing anything? That's all. My Azure related activity completed. Just randomly. Now, first time I'm using, there is no provider related to Azure. Who is provider? I mean, how to install the provider? It is actually installing. You can see there is a .exe file installed Azure related, Azure RM we will call. Then after I will try to deploy directly without any warning. Directly I'm going to deploy this one. So you can see the changes. Getting errors is the best practice, guys. I mean, if you are directly getting the answer, you won't get that feeling. Getting more errors, see, what is error? Unable to find it. Okay, resource group issue. Let me do one thing. I will connect to my account. Just give me a few seconds. Okay, now I know very well. That's why I can easily catch in the error problem. Don't use double quotes, single quotes in the Terraform, and don't use this open bracket in the next line. So that's why the standard error, standard things we need to learn detailedly. Now see, second time I'm running, there is no chance to get that error. It is thinking in my account and Azure, I have a multiple subscriptions, maybe are multiple tenants. That's why it is getting confusion. Now, if our code is correct, it is going to create the present TF state file only you have to see. And this is a very sensitive file. You should not keep in your local laptop. We will call that is a backend, like somewhere on S3 bucket or Azure storage account area. We need to store this file, very sensitive file. Especially at auto scaling area, I will explain to you how to secure our file. Even everything, if you lost, you can recover by using the TF state file. That is possible. See, if you go to the Azure one, I think, yes, something test is created here. And a tent command also one thing is there. Tent and untent. Tent means if any resource properly not working, we will mark it. Tent and untent and state file. State file is a key factor. And like same manner workspace, same code applying, not code even, the word is wrong. There is a Terraform workspace list. Okay. Presently available workspaces. You can create new also. For example, dev environment and select that one. You can switch to that and execute the code again. Yes, happily it will take and it will execute. There is different environment again, different environment, different deployment. Only one thing, you can come to this training with a blind zero idea. But one thing is, without any basic idea of AWS or Azure, any one of them, basic idea only. what is the load balancer, what is the VM, how the load balancer will distribute, what is the target group, front end, port, and TCP. Just basic information. If you know, really you can enjoy this training. Really you will enjoy. Right? So batch
Hi,
plan to
Naga.
start.
Naga,
I'm
hello.
going to start the batch from like third or fourth. I'm going to start. I mostly third, if not fourth onwards, I'm going to start. As batch going commence to start from the fourth. September 2025. Batch timings are any one of them you can attend. Don't attend 2 times per day. Any one of them, either morning or evening. Even after that, you will get the live session recorded video. For example, you need to observe one point. If you're attending regularly, will I get the recording? Yes. Even if you're attending, if you're not attending, every day you will get the daily recordings. But attend any one of them per day. So batch timings, these are, and one more thing, and 1 second, yes. Then after I will take the queries. This is a payment process. You can use any one of them, either QR code or phone number you can use. Once if you complete the payment, please share the payment screenshot to this number only, same number. Then after, I will add your number to the group. And guys, those who are completed your payment, now immediately after this session, I will add your number to the group. So I received multiple payments. So I will add your number to the group. You don't need to ping. And once if you complete your payment, please share the payment screenshot to my same number. I will update. You know, don't nothing to worry. Once it is completed, I will update your name. Yes. Any other questions have, you can ask it.
So Naga, like this is regarding the scenarios again. You told there is multiple projects, right? So what can you give like some kind of look and feel of how that project will be looking like?
Simply like load balancer area, I'm going to take. With every service, we can integrate with that load balancer.
See, Naga, and I have just one question. Like, Terraform is the basic level or AWS is basic level? Means which
No, no,
level
no.
you are?
Terraform, you have a zero idea is the better. No need any idea on Terraform. Just basic idea on the cloud is important here. Are you getting my point?
Okay, because I'm teaching into a big data engineer job, so that's why I'm doing looking for the AWS. Actually.
No, if you no need
Okay.
any idea on the Terraform, just to come with zero idea, but basic idea on AWS and Azure, any one of them is required here. Without knowing AWS, without knowing Azure, please don't select this training. Clear? My statement is clear.
Yeah,
Guys,
I'm
really,
getting
Hello.
it.
I can say anything. For example, in a demo, I can say everyone will come. It is very easy. I will cover. I will tell. No, that is why, because I will explain to you. For example, whenever I'm AWS is there, whenever I'm going to work with SNS, I will tell you what is topic, what is a subscription, what is a unsubscription. Everything I will explain to you one more time on the portal. Definitely, I will explain to you on the portal. But not like our target. I am not going to teach the portal to you. I will explain to you in the easiest manner. If you want to receive, definitely you need basic idea or not. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Once if I explain, this is my responsibility, pin to pin, I will explain in the Terraform. And Terraform, we are going to use a Windows platform as well as Linux platform. Both the things I am going to use. Only one thing, basic information about AWS, at least what is what, overview also required. If you don't know, if you are interested for Terraform, please refer any one of the 4 to 5 hours videos on the AWS cloud. Basic services only. Your target is not about AWS, not about Azure. First, once if you complete in 15 days or 2 weeks, these 15 topics, if you are expert, things are very simple, everything under your control. Once if you complete this one. So really here it is not a programming language, just what is the name and value, name and value, name and value. But you will get more subject. Already I said this word. From the errors only you will get more subject. From the errors only you will get more. Yes, guys. Any other question? Please let me know that.